Happy Friday! How's your Friday morning and Friday evening and Friday afternoon going? I trust that you are having amazing, fantastic Friday. Okay, today I do IG Live in English. Oh, happy Friday, Yuko-san! Thank you so much for coming. Glad you're here, right? So anyway, yes. So the reason I do IG Live, thank you so much for the heart. The reason I do IG Live in English and Japanese, right? The reason I show up twice a week, because I really care about you guys, especially women 50 and older. And I wanted to teach and coach that everyday life can make your life better. It's like it's just happening. Everyday life here and there, everywhere, can make you smile, can take you to next life. That's why I wanted to show up to teach, because today probably you feel like I get nothing good things in my life, right? And then so and so hurt me, or so and so they make me upset. Whatever, you must be tired, whatever's happened today, right? But on the other hand, it's whatever happened today, everyday life, made you feel bad, made you feel guilty, made you feel so sad. That means everyday life can do the opposite. Everyday life can make you smile, can make you uplift, can make you feel better, can take you to the next level. So I just wanted to share those good things, right? That's why I show up. And here you are, Tajima-san, Kasumen-san, oyasumi nasai. Thank you so much for coming. Glad you are here. Thank you so much. And Pita-san, happy still Friday, right? Almost end of the day. Thank you so much. Good evening over there. Glad you're here, right? So anyway, I wanted to share about three things. Three things are very easy to do it, right? Actually, that's why I don't say like 100 things. 100 things is overwhelming. So at least three things when I share tips and reasons, right, to do it, it's easier for you to achieve, not overwhelming. Oh, Yuko-san said, I can't make my life better at the moment. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. And I hope today what I share really make your life a little bit 1% better, right? That's what I'm hoping. Here you are, Alberto-san. Thank you so much for coming. Nice to see you. How are you doing? Right? Glad you're here. So yes, so I'm going to put like 3 reasons. Title is just, I'm going to talk about 3 reasons why putting in extra effort. Okay? 3 reasons why putting in extra effort can make your life better. Putting in extra effort. I am talking about, when I talk about effort, people are just like, no, this effort is too much. It's just too heavy, right? But it's not like that. It's an effort that you can do everyday life with only 1% action and courage. Okay? So that's not too much. So anyway, so yes, 3 reasons why putting in an extra effort can make your life better. 3 reasons. So number 1 is, okay, so, if you put an extra effort, so that's like why you can make your life better. The reason is, one, improving skills, right? Like, I gotta read it too. So help you grow. If you put improving skills, help you grow as a person, right? If you put if you improve skills by putting extra effort, right? And if you put extra effort, of course you are improving skills. You feel like just, no, nothing is being improved. You are improving. Believe me, even if 1%, even if 1 millimeter, you are improving skills by putting extra effort. Okay, so do not underestimate the power of extra effort. Okay, so anyway, so help you grow as a person. If you improve skills, right? Improving skills help you grow as a person. You are already. By waking up, and you are already improved today. All right. So anyway, it gives you a chance to develop a new talent and abilities, which can bring more joy and sense of achievement. Okay, so you guys know it, right? Say, for example, this is my example, so you can think about your example. Okay, so I forgot to bring it. Oh my gosh, I did the same things. I bake muffins, right? I bake sweet stuff. It's a treat for my family. So, like I bake just ordinary muffins, and then I just sometimes I notice my husband and kids, they take them to the work, muffins to work, right? And then most likely I notice sometimes they don't even need it, right? It's still sitting in the lunchbox end of the day. So I just I wanted them to eat what I bake. So what should I do? I have to improve new skills. So I searched a recipe, and then I found the good recipe and putting extra effort, right? What was the extra effort that I don't know, you guys already saw me yesterday. So my stories, I put on the picture on the stories, muffins. What effort was topping. I add topping on the muffins I bake. So the topping is actually, like sugar, butter, those like cinnamons, the extra things. So by putting extra effort on the muffin I bake. Here you are, Tessa. Happy Friday. Glad you're here. Happy to see you here. That adding extra effort, adding extra topping on the muffins, right? And then just they eat. That's I noticed they completely eat. End of the day, I open the their lunchbox, and just gone, right? That just make my life better and make their life better. And my husband said one time, his coworker, and then he was eating muffins, and my husband was telling to his coworker, look at this muffin. Coworker just what the special things about it? He said, my wife baked this muffin. You see topping? She put a crunchy, sweet, buttery stuff on the crumb on the top of the muffins. Isn't it wonderful? And it is so delicious that she put extra effort this muffin. I feel love, and it's just amazing and delicious. So he was bragging about a muffin that because I put the extra effort. And when he came home and he shared the story, right? That made me feel better. And I was so glad that I put extra effort, and now I have new skills. All I did was, it's a simple things. All I did was I put the extra crumbs on the muffin. But that makes a difference, right? So I'm sure you guys are the same way. Say something, example, carrot cake. Who loves what is it called? Cream cheese icing. That makes that's an extra effort you put, right? And topping you put on a carrot cake, but that makes a big difference, right? Yes, I love being here with you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. So that's my example. Just the small things, right? So you are when I say improving new skills means oh my gosh, I have to sign up to schools to get new skills. I have to do a lot of work. I have to just No, you can just improve new skills just everyday life. I did it at home, right? I had a butter, like I had a butter and then sugar and cinnamon in the fridge. I used those three things, right? That's a new improving skills. More effort always gets better result. Absolutely. Absolutely. And then you know what? That better result was empty, like lunchbox empty. No muffin left. No sad muffin left. Like just they eat muffin that I baked. Practice makes perfect. That's so true. That's so true, right? I love the words practice makes perfect. That's why I show up, right? So anyway, yes. And then also I miss the Japanese restaurant, but there was the Japanese restaurant in town. He was amazing. His restaurant was amazing because his teriyaki sauce is he takes 2 days to make his own teriyaki sauce. It's not straight from bottle, right? Most of the Japanese restaurants in town, they don't make their own teriyaki sauce. They buy bottle, just like from supplier or something, right? Wholesale. They use the teriyaki sauce. So just like it's okay, but I don't feel the extra effort, right? The one I really loved, Japanese restaurant, is no longer exists anymore. Sad Tesamari. He used to make his own teriyaki sauce, right? So his restaurant was expensive, kind of. But I go there. I go there because I pay. I pay to go there because of his teriyaki sauce. And when he used to work, he was always making an effort to improve his skills. That's so important. That's so important to make your life better, to make his life better. By his doing that, he made my life better by eating. That's amazing teriyaki sauce. So anyway, so number 2, right? So number 2 is new experience. Okay, can make new experience can make your life more interesting and exciting. Yes. So Tessa says sometimes they share their lunches with others. Then they said, "I am starving. I gave this guy my muffin. He was looking at my lunch like he was starving." Maybe he was starving. So they do sometimes. They do share lunch, right? I think every time he brings leftover dumplings, right? And some guys, like other guys, says, "What is that?" Right? And my husband just like my wife's homemade dumplings. And then he always shares. He always offer, "Would you like to have one?" Some people, they say no. Oh no. Some people, they just like, "Sure." And everybody said that was the best dumpling I've ever had, right? And then he said a lot of guys, their lunchbox is just apple and cereal bar and Tim Hortons, whatever, muffins or whatever. It's kind of sad, but so they're starving. Anyway, thank you, Tessa. So new experience. So yes, like I said, new experience make your life more exciting, right? And more fun. And for example, traveling, right? To make your life better by putting a little bit more extra effort. Why don't you go somewhere you've never been? You don't need to. That doesn't mean you don't need a passport. Or why don't you take extra walk? Why don't you change? Like, you go walk everywhere. Maybe why don't you change like a little bit in a direction? That's small things. And then my example, I want to share my story. And then last year and this year, right? I visited Tessa's house. And that was so much fun. For me, it was last year especially. It was new experience because I took GO train right? And then I worried a little bit. Like I worried that because I don't travel like usually much outside my house, and then other than go to Japan. So, but it's kind of new things, right? Go train. I usually don't take go transit, go train. But it's like searching and checking and then like buying ticket and then just go and see her. That was new experience. That little bit, it's an extra effort. If I didn't put an extra effort, I would miss that much fun. It was so much fun. Yes. Yes, it's like it was so much fun. And then I went there this week. I mean, not this week, this year again, right? So if you put in extra effort, say maybe go travel different places, that make your life much better. Yes, it was awesome. I can still taste the corn you did the barbecue too, right? So anyway, that makes your life better. So why don't you just plan? Like, you know what? If you live in Canada, I mean, just around here, Canada, I don't know about anywhere, but I discovered taking Go Transit on the weekend, right? A round trip on the weekend, it only cost $15 everywhere where I Go Transit. I find it so I can go see Tessa, $15 round trip. That is just so amazing. It didn't cost so much money. So you don't find, like, just check it out and search. You will find you're gonna have you can just have a new experience without putting so much money, right? And just a little effort. Yes. Yeah, I met Taran and Carolina, and it was great. It was a new experience actually. And then we clicked like we're old friends, or we clicked like family reunion, right? That brought my life more fun experience. So number 3 is, okay, so feeling good about yourself, right? By putting extra effort to make your life better, right? When you do that, when you take an action, you feel good about yourself. I'm sure you guys really agree. Feeling good about yourself is so important. Do not wait that, right? Somebody else to make your life better, right? You are the one. You gotta put yourself. You gotta put extra effort, right? To make you feel better, right? Because I have a friend, actually. I have a friend in Japan. She's always waiting. She's always waiting. Still waiting. She's 53. She's always waiting to somebody else make her feel better, right? She's waiting that one day, what is called like a prince charming or whatever, show up on her life to change her life, to make her feel better. And a couple years ago, I told her the reality. Guess what? He's not coming. You know, you gotta put an extra effort to change your life. You're like 50, right? Nobody else is coming. You gotta go in. Maybe there's a chance coming. When chance comes, right? And then you gotta run, right? You gotta run and grab the chance and put extra effort. You gotta open your door for your happiness so because it was so painful that she's been waiting for a long time, and she started to look so dry, right? Her period even stopped. That was awful. And then her skin started to get dry, and she looked older, much older, her age. It's so painful. That's why I had to give a little bit of harsh. It was maybe harsh, but it my word came from out of love because I really, really care about her. And then after that, we were talking, and after that, she said, couple days later, she sent me a message that she said, I don't know what you did, but I got my period started. That she made me feel better. I don't know. That's really good news for her, right? Yes, that is right. We must do it ourselves. That's so true, right? So you got to put extra effort to make your life better. It's so important. It's so important. If you know what? I realize that I cannot change my body shape. As I get older, right? I get fluffier, softer, more wrinkle, or those ones, right? Because that's a nature. It's gravity changes our shape. So I cannot sit down and complain that my belly, my skin, oh my gosh, my those flabby arms. No. So what do? I have to exercise. I got to take action. I have to do extra effort. I have to do extra effort to change my shape, right? So by complaining, you're not gonna get 6 packs. 6 packs. By complaining, you cannot change the gravity, the power of gravity. Yes, you cannot completely against the gravity, but by putting in extra effort, right? It really changes your shape too. So I kind of learned through my friends too. As I was saying that, also as I giving advice, also you telling the advice you're giving to your friend, also advice to you too, right? So that really helped. So feeling good about yourself to make your life better. Yes, that's so important. And I want to share a little example too, right? Feeling good about yourself. And then I'm going to read. Feeling good about yourself, work hard and achieve. It's hard as you don't have to do it's just crunchy hard. 1% action, and then courage is also amazing too. And it makes you feel proud and satisfied. And putting in effort, accomplishing things can life better. So here's a little example right? So celebrate a little achievement. I have a client, and then, there's some clients, okay? So put it this way. When you go hair salon, maybe not Tessa, but whoever has short neck and square shoulders, okay? Those people, they get more likely their back get wet for some reason, because they're it's more that's the way it is. And then when you get a hair wash, when you go hair salon, don't you have experience that you're just back and soaking wet, and you're just it's okay, but it's you don't feel good. Oh, Yuriko-san, happy Friday! Thank you so much for coming. Glad to see you here. So, I hate that. I've been here, so many salons in here in Canada. It's just always leave my back wet. And it's not a nice feeling. So I have a client, and then he's in 50s, okay? His job is, he's a cop, he's a policeman. So I always wash his hair. He loves to get a hair wash, so I do that. And he's got the short neck and the square shoulder, so he's always getting his neck wet, right? Back wet. So his t-shirts always get wet. So what should I do? So I put extra effort. I was thinking, right? Extra effort. I just plastic wrap. Saran wrap, plastic wrap, those things. So I put the 4 layers of plastic wrap. New experience, right? It's I did new things, and I put it, and then back gets dry. No wet back. So every time, we get the result. Finish washing his hair, and we get the result. Every time I just take it off the plastic wrap, and then just like, dry! And we celebrate. We celebrate. We both, grown up, we do celebrate. It's a good feeling, right? So it's like putting extra effort to my clients. It's not a crazy extra effort. Putting 4 layers of plastic wrap. Isn't it small? The extra effort is just small effort. But that makes us super happy, feeling good about it, right? And he leaves with smile. So I always, myself, I'm a hairstylist. I have an in-home salon, right? I take care of my clients really good because I put every client, he's things example, but every client, I put the little extra effort to my clients, right? That to make my life better, and to make their life better. I always tell my clients, I'm here to make your life better, right? I'm here to make your life better. It's not it's not all about me. Just like, here you go, I give you a good haircut. I am an awesome hairstylist. Of course, it's good to think that way too. But it's in my mind to, what can I do to the person in front of me? What kind of extra effort that I can offer to make their life better, right? I always think about it. And then I always feel good. And then they leave with smile. So that's why putting an extra effort in your life can make your life better, right? So anyway, thank you so much for staying with me. Thank you. See you later. I have to talk to Dawn. That's amazing. Have a wonderful day, Tessa. And then say hi to your sister, right? Say hi to your sister. That's amazing. So anyway, who's still here? I'm pretty sure. Oh, Pita-san, thank you so much. And Yuriko-san, thank you so much for staying with me. So anyway, what kind of extra effort that you are going to put into your life, right? To make your life better. You can put in a comment, right? I am very happy to connect with you through comments too. And also, I upload this IG live on my YouTube. So check it out on my story, because the Instagram story, right? You can put the link. So I put a link on my YouTube channel. So you can just go tap the link and go to YouTube channel, and please subscribe and like, because I find it right on archive. If you watch this IG live on Instagram, it's a pain. It cut it off and just kind of glitchy. It's so glitchy on Instagram. I'm not complaining about Instagram, but I find it's much better watch this live, these videos uploaded on YouTube, because it's easy. You can watch from beginning to end smoothly, right? And then you can, for the create content creators, for you guys, and then you create the content, you make an extra effort to make somebody else's life better, to make our life better, right? So why don't we share content everywhere, whatever you can. It's free anyway. We spread out, right? We're just here to make everybody else's life better and our life better too. So anyway, thank you so much, and have a wonderful, wonderful Friday, and have a wonderful Saturday. All right, bye.